Welcome Smashers to a brand new video. Now in today's video I'm going to be talking about two different things. So the first part, I'm going to be giving you guys a little sneak peek, a glance into my Amazon Seller Central account so you can see just how insane my sales are at the minute. Then I'm going to show you my bank account balance. Now this is going to blow you away. I'm making an absolute killing. I've just pre-ordered my second Lamborghini and I've only been doing Amazon FBA for about 8 months now. So then after that, I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBA gurus and why you need to be more careful than ever about what you believe. So you can probably tell that the first part of the video is going to be linked to that. So let's jump straight into my laptop and go into my Amazon Seller Central account. So here, this is my Amazon Seller Central, and you can see just how absolutely crazy my sales have been recently. So look at this, guys, just to show you that it's not a screenshot or anything, it's my actual Amazon account. Recent payment, they just dispersed £57,000 straight into my bank account. Pretty much all of that's profit, and my balance 67,000. And if we just scroll down, look at my sales, guys. Today, £4,000 worth of sales. I've got really high margins, you know, like 50-60% margins. So that's like £2 in my pocket, easy. And the last 30 days, I've done nearly 150k worth of revenue. So as you can tell, I'm doing really well, absolutely smashing it, and that is why I've just pre-ordered my second Lamborghini. And as I mentioned, I've only been doing Amazon for like 8 months or so. So that's my Amazon account. In terms of sales, yeah, I've been doing quite a lot better recently, but typically 150k per month, that's what I do normally. So now let's jump into my bank balance, and as I mentioned earlier, this is gonna again blow you away at just how much profit I've made in the last 8 months. Okay guys, so we are now in my Halifax bank account. Again, you can see that it's not a screenshot or anything, this is the actual Halifax bank account, and look at how much money I have made. £892,922. All of that is profit. And as mentioned, I've made that in like 8 months. It's absolutely insane. Before I started Amazon FBA, I had £55 in my bank account, and this is how much I've made in 8 months. So it really does show you the absolute power of Amazon FBA. Now that's the first part of the video over. I just want to basically just show you guys how much I'm smashing it. And now the second part of the video, which is linked, is talking about the importance of doing your own research and being skeptical when it comes to anybody on YouTube who's trying to sell you the dream of Amazon FBA. Now the reason that I decided to do this second part of the video after talking about just how much money I've been making with Amazon FBA is to highlight just how careful you guys need to be. Don't believe everything that you see on the internet. More and more, every single day, I'm getting adverts popping up on my newsfeed, on my YouTube, from these new Amazon FBA so-called gurus that are trying to sell the dream. They're talking about how fantastic Amazon FBA is and how they've made millions in less than a year, and how it's the best business model in the world. Now, Amazon FBA is a brilliant business model and it can make you a lot of money, but that doesn't come without hard work, determination, and everything else that goes with building a successful business. Now, what I've been seeing more and more from these gurus is that they just talk about the pros of Amazon FBA and how amazingly well they're doing, but they don't actually substantiate their claims at all. So I've got a list of things here that I've written down of different things that you should do if you are thinking of getting a mentor or a coach or a course, or you're just looking for general Amazon FBA advice. I would always initially, especially if it's someone that you've only just come across, be a little more skeptical than you would maybe just in general life. So different things that might indicate that a guru that you found or a YouTuber that you found isn't as genuine as they seem are. So the first one, the biggest one for me, is that they just never show their Amazon Seller Central, or they don't show their sales or revenues or talk about anything to do with their performance on Amazon. Now that is a huge red flag to me. I know for a fact that there are Amazon FBA course sellers out there that don't even sell on Amazon FBA. Now, I'm not going to name drop or anything like that because I don't want to cause any issues or anything like that. So I'm just saying, guys, be careful. If you are getting quite into a particular YouTuber at the minute, then just kind of think to yourself, is it actually likely that this person is selling on Amazon FBA? Do they ever actually provide proof that they do? So that is a big one. I have heard some pretty bad stories actually, that one person literally just bought an Amazon FBA course and then basically carbon copied it, filmed it himself, and now he's making a killing, and he doesn't even sell on Amazon himself. So that is the first one, guys, to be wary of. The second one is that they don't show their Amazon Seller Central app on the phone, which you will have seen from my previous videos. I'm quite open about doing. Some people aren't comfortable doing that publicly. That's absolutely fine. But I would say that if your mentor or your coach or whoever is actually genuine, they should be more than willing to show you a snapshot of their phone privately, unless they've got something to hide. So that is the second one. The next one is somebody that gives bad or impartial advice. Now, with Amazon FBA, in my opinion, you can only learn by doing. I've learned a huge amount in the last year from actually doing Amazon FBA. If I'd have just followed somebody's course and then never actually sold myself, there's no way that I would have built up the amount of knowledge that I have about Amazon FBA. So that is another giveaway that somebody isn't quite as genuine as they seem. If the advice that they're giving is quite impartial, they're like always talking about how great Amazon is and they never actually talk about the downsides, or if they just generally don't really give good advice. Now, I would say a good guru, if you have to use that word, is somebody that is really open and transparent about Amazon and tells you exactly what you are going to get, the experience that you're going to have with Amazon. It's not going to be, absolute roses the whole way the whole time. There are going to be occasions where you're facing difficulty, or Amazon Seller Essentials being pretty difficult themselves and things like that. So it's really important that you guys know that. The number one thing that I hate seeing is people selling the Amazon FBA dream and just making out that it's absolutely incredible and you're going to be a millionaire in a month. It's not true. So that is the next one. Then the next one is numbers don't stack up. Now, again, this comes off the back of a video that I saw a few weeks ago. Again, I'm not naming any names, but they essentially have said that they've been selling on Amazon for a year now, and they're saying that they've made nearly £1 million profit. Now, that probably is possible. It's probably possible to do that, but unless you've got an absolute fortune to invest in stock and have tied up in your working capital, so that's things like stock and like account money owed from Amazon and things like that, unless you've got a huge amount to invest, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to make £1 million profit in a year. So that's another big one. The next one is somebody that deletes comments or questions, and again, this comes off the back of that same video. So the person that actually raised that video with me about somebody saying how they'd made £1 million in less than a year, had a comment posted on his video questioning it and saying, would you mind refreshing your balance or providing additional information? And they just deleted the comment. That is a massive, massive giveaway. To be honest, guys, don't try this, but no matter what somebody posts on my comment, if it's abuse or whatever, I'll typically just reply to it. I very, very rarely delete comments. Thankfully, I've not actually had too much messages of hate, but I'm very open, and I want to make it clear to people that Amazon isn't completely easy. Yes, it's easier than a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities out there to make money, but it's certainly not a walk in the park. Now, the next one, another big one that really annoys me, is just people that talk endlessly about how much money they've got, about how Amazon has enabled them to live the dream, about how they've now got a new penthouse and a Lamborghini. Pretty much what I was doing at the beginning of this video. So if you haven't worked out now, guys, the beginning bit of this video was complete rubbish. It was me in guru mode, full guru mode, basically just trying to make you guys envious about how much money I'm making and how well I'm doing. and it is not like that at all. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did to be able to convince you. I probably didn't convince all of you, because you know that I'm not that sort of person to be talking about how much money I'm making or whatever, but I'm going to show you how I did it and how easy it is, and how many people actually believe this rubbish when other gurus out there start spinning this whole pack of lies about you know, how much money they've got and things like that. And then another giveaway about people that just aren't being genuine, in my opinion. This is semi-joke anyway. Plays rap music on their ads about how much money they're making. I was literally just on Facebook like 5 minutes ago, scrolling through, and straight away I'm getting Every Day I'm a Hustler rap music playing on, and this guy literally fanning money about and all sorts. I just thought, who on earth falls for this? But unfortunately, I suppose if you aren't aware that some people aren't being genuine, then it might not even occur to you. Now, I didn't want to be too much of a downer, but I thought this video was especially necessary, given that every day now I come across more and more videos of people trying to sell the Amazon FBA dream, and they're just not really telling you the whole picture. What I hope this list here has done is kind of made you realise that whenever you come across somebody that's new or someone that you don't know too much about, just go in with a little bit of skepticism. Make sure that the person that's talking about Amazon does actually show their own sales history and does actually know what they're talking about. Because if you do end up going with somebody that just is basically spinning an absolute pack of lies, then you could end yourself in a bit of trouble if they then give you bad advice and it causes you to lose money. So the last one that I wanted to talk about, so the last thing that gives it away is it doesn't show refreshed figures. So we're going to pop back into my Seller Central now, and you can see here, this is what I was showing you guys before. So £67,000, £56,000, all great figures. How much I'm earning. Watch this, guys. I'm going to press refresh. And then look at what's happened to my balance. It's gone back down to £6,000, and my sales has gone down to £25 and £476. Not what I was just showing you. This is the genuine page. This is my actual Seller Central account. And I'll show you what people are doing. These are what some YouTubers are doing, and it really makes me angry because a lot of people don't realise that this is possible. So in Chrome, you can literally right click, go on and inspect, and then you can just edit the HTML. So let's say here, recent payment 5659. So I'm just going to search for that figure, 5659.27, and it's here. And watch this, you literally just double click, and look, I can just literally edit it. I click there, and then look, it's edited it. And now I can just be like, look guys, I've got £57,000 in my bank account. I'm absolutely killing it. That's exactly what I did at the beginning of this video in my Amazon Seller Central and on my Halifax. So guys, hopefully this has opened your eyes a bit. Just the kind of bad practice that some people out there will do. And hopefully this video has taught you to be a bit more skeptical and ensure that you are as protected as possible if you are going to go down the route of getting an Amazon FBA mentor or coach. So hopefully guys, you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you for the next video.